Hey guys, this is Briggs from All About Briggs. Welcome. As you may or may not know, I have just recently been in Cape Town, and this video was sort of inspired by some personal issues that I've currently been going through, personally as well as in a group of friends. And that is that of bickering and fighting and irritating each other. And really what I realized is that this all comes from a lack of being able to express ourselves. For some reason, we have been brought up in a society that we are told to keep quiet, we are told not to speak our truth, we are told not to be opinionated and have our own opinions. And so subsequently we grow up thinking that if we do express ourselves honestly, that we will be reprimanded for it. And you know, some people in society still, would fulfill that role for us, but energetically we should be choosing not to be spending our time with those people. However, when it comes to friends and family and those closest to us, it becomes difficult because we've never been in that situation where we have to have a fight, an argument, something that is expressive and stirs up emotions and feelings, and that can possibly be hurtful and stressful and make us feel quite a bit of anxiety. And so again, this video is close to my heart, one, because the lesson came through a circle of friends who I love dearly. I love you all dearly, and I know you know that. But at that point in time, it became particularly difficult for me to express what it was that I needed to express to one particular person in our group. And it became evident that this issue was not only being experienced by me. And so what happens is this circle of talking about our issues to each other, but never directly to that person. And as we all know, in a corporate environment or any environment, that helps us to no degree. And you can talk till you're blue in the face, and it may help you a little bit, but what is it doing to release that energy? So I specifically want to say that this particular focus is on throat chakra work, which deals with our thyroid and parathyroid. And generally, as a sign that something is off kilter here, is that you will be experiencing ear, nose, and throat issues, respiratory issues, which was quite funny because I was definitely having those physical manifestations in my life, as were the people around me having issues with this one particular person in our group. And the moment that I released it in the form of expressing in a letter, and then a phone call, and all of this, please note, came through a space of loving guidance where, I was saying, please know that I have this to say to you, and it may be hard to swallow, a hard pill to swallow, but it comes in love. And it's a tough love lesson, because if I don't say anything, then I'm being fake to myself as well as to you in our friendship. And that, at our age or at any age, is not living in your authentic space. So simply put, just to summarize, focus on those moments in your life where you are begrudgingly having these emotions towards an issue with your mother, father, boyfriend, husbands, friends, whoever it is. Notice the physical symptoms, which will come from ears, nose, and throat. Find yourself a bit of research with regards to throat chakra work and release of that energy in the best way, and that is by communicating and expressing. Again, that communication and expression can come in love. It doesn't have to be a terrible conversation. And if the other person cannot handle it, that is not your problem to take on. Remember, there is no such thing as an energy vampire. You create that in your space. And I realized that I was starting to do that and becoming a victim in this particular situation where I had every right to control it, create a boundary, and go, hey, I'm feeling this way about a situation, and I have control over that. So I'm going to exercise control by expressing in the form of a letter, and coming from a love space and not a fear space. And I think when you do that, then you sort of set yourself free energetically. Physically, your physical ailments will disperse and you'll feel a lot better. And again, energetically, you are creating balance within yourself as well as the person, and I hope with my particular situation, the group of friends that we're in. And I hope to be somewhat of a leader in that, because I see people just talking about other people that are meant to be close and dear to these energetic beings, and yet we are not speaking from a love space. And as an empath, that makes me sad, but as a healer, teacher, and coach, this is why I have inspiration for these videos. So I hope it has inspired you. Focus on your throat chakra, focus on those manifestations, the physical manifestations. Do something about it. It is so difficult to do, but once you do it, again, in a space of love, you will feel 1000% better. I love you guys. Namaste, and chat to you soon.